They were told over and over to leave you alone, to just leave you be, but they couldn't because they are obsessed with you. So they went to a spiritual person and decided to get a reading done on you, and this is what the reading said. The first cards was the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. The reader said to this enemy of yours, so the reader said to this person that got a reading done about you, the reader was like, okay, what I see in this energy is that you both are in some type of conflict, that you have some conflict going on. And this person has sort of left you out in the cold. They have basically kind of distanced themselves from you. You don't feel their energy as much. You feel a cold energy from them. You don't feel as warm. It feels like they're kind of isolating themselves from a lot of people. They're isolating themselves from you specifically. They're keeping their distance. They're keeping their distance a lot and protecting their energy, protecting their peace right now because they have to. And another thing is that they're very much in their head right now. They're dealing with a lot mentally, dealing with depression. It's a lot of things that are on their mind that's weighing so heavily on them that they feel like they have to protect their energy and isolate themselves from people, especially isolate themselves from people that they are in conflict with. And because you are in conflict with them, that's why they stay away, because they got too much going on that they're dealing with to deal with you and your bullshit. But that's not all they said to them. That first part was them just kind of like going into your energy to talk about what was basically the dynamic between you two, but it got deeper. And this person's energy towards you came out as the Knight of Swords. So basically what the reader was telling this person was, they're like, okay, your energy towards them is that you are very quick to say something mean or negative to them or about them. Your energy towards them is very aggressive. Your thoughts are constantly thinking about them. You're saying things to them that are not pleasant. You're saying things about them that are not pleasant. You have a lot of anger that comes up when you bring this person up. And you're constantly very quick to talk about this person negatively and to talk to this person in such a negative, aggressive way. Like very aggressive with their words is what they were basically telling this person. Because they have been aggressive with their words when they're talking crap about you and when they say things to you directly. This is exactly in their energy. Basically, the reader was saying, this is your energy towards them. So if they were in denial about how they really was out to get you, it was saying it right there. The cards do not lie. And it also humbled them, because it's like, this is another reason as to why this person stays away from you, is because they are sick and tired of all of this energy that you are sending them. They don't want to be around you because they don't want to deal with your words. They don't want to deal with your aggression. They don't want to deal with you constantly putting them down and saying all these negative things to them. They don't want to deal with that, so they don't want to deal with you. If you stop doing that, they may deal with you, but I really feel like they won't. Part 2. Head over to my profile. So basically, your enemy was being informed by this reader that they went to that the energy that they have been constantly sending you is what is creating the distance between the two of you and creating this negative dynamic, and basically saying that this person's energy towards you is what is the problem. It's not, you are not the problem, it's them. And basically they tried to deny it this whole time, but pretty much the reading pretty much was telling them, baby, you're the problem, you're toxic, and that's why you stay away. And then the next part of this spread was the Lover's card, the Temperance card, and the High Priestess. It's like the Temperance and the High Priestess was confirming the Lover's card. And what that was saying is, they're like, okay, this is the dual meaning behind it. The reader tells your enemy, they're like, okay, you basically tried to attack this person's love life. You tried to sabotage their love life. You spoke negatively on their love life. And that's another reason as to why they stayed away from you, because their love life was something that was very special and important to them. And because you basically kind of, put them down about it, they don't want to be around you for that, because they feel like they can't trust you. The second part about that is because in the Lover's card, there's two people and there's an angel in the top part. And they basically were telling your enemy, this reader was like, this person that you're dealing with is divinely protected. They have angels surrounding them, angelic presences in their auric field. So this person is very divinely protected. So not this one, not this one. This is not the one you want to mess with. This is not the one you want to try. Not this one. They are way too protected. Right now, this person is in a phase where they are healing. They are focusing on their healing, pouring into their self. They don't want to be involved in any type of drama or toxicity. They are healing. Major Arcana. This is a very special person. We have 3 Major Arcana cards here. The last one, High Priestess. High Priestess, this reader told your enemy, they're like, this person you're talking about is very, very intuitive. They are very, very intuitive, strong intuition. They find out everything because they are so divinely protected. Their angels tell them things and reveal things to them intuitively that people don't have to find it out for themselves. Their angels will tell them. So if it's anything this person has found out about you that you have done behind their back, it's because their intuition has told them. You can't hide anything from this person. This is the High Priestess. You can't hide anything from them. So you trying to do all this sneaky stuff behind their back, they're going to find out. And another reason as to why they stay away, because they know what you're doing behind their back, because they are so intuitive, baby. They basically, the reader was like, you ain't got to come out and say what you're doing, but they know what you're doing. So stop trying to mess with them. This is not the one, bro. All of this confirmation is showing this is not the one you want to mess with. Not this one. Not this one. Because if you keep trying this one, it's not going to be pretty. Go to the next part so I can tell you exactly how this reading ended, okay? Part 3. And then the last part of this reading was the Judgment card, the Tower, and the Ten of Swords. And on the bottom of the deck was the Death card. So basically the overall energy is they're saying you need to put an end to this cycle. You need to stop doing what you're doing. You need to put an end to what it is that you're doing to this person in this person's life. Like you constantly talking about them, hurting them, being aggressive, bullying them, abusing them verbally, psychologically, emotionally, mentally. You need to stop. You need to put an end to what this is. Because I'm going to say this like I hear it. Because basically this reader was like, if you don't put an end to what you are doing to this person, the universe will put an end to you. And they're not freaking playing. They had the Judgment card. And it's like, remember how I told you this person is divinely protected? Well, listen, because they are so divinely protected that they are walking karma. They are like the judgment call. How you treat them is going to determine how God is going to handle you. So if you treat them horribly, that's your judgment call. Your judgment call is how you handle them. We've been constantly telling you to leave this person alone. The universe, God, angels has been telling you, speaking through everybody, to leave this person alone. And this is your judgment. Will you listen? Will you leave them alone? Or are you going to just continue to be hard-headed and do what you want to do and play God and think like God ain't going to touch you? But baby, when God's wrath comes, it's not going to be pretty. And then the next card was like the Tower card. And they're saying, if you fail this test, if you don't pass your judgment, if you are judged and you are found guilty, if you are judged and God sees that you have not changed, your heart is still cold, you are shedding innocent blood, a Tower moment is going to happen. Divine intervention, something not pretty is going to happen. And it is going to leave you in all of this pain. It's going to leave you in the 10 of Swords, in pain and trauma. And some people, it's going to land in a coffin. It's going to take them out. They're either going to be severely hurt, injured, and just never the same again, and having to live the rest of their life in that destitute place. Or they're going to be 6 feet under or in an urn, in a coffin, because they did not listen. You have a strong mission. You have a purpose in this world, on this earth. And they are trying to come against it. The enemy is using this person to come against you. This reader was telling them, like, you need to leave this person alone, because if you don't end what you're doing, the universe is going to end you. And even if they told you about this reading, they didn't tell you fully of what this person was telling you. They only told you what they wanted to tell you because they didn't want to tell you the real nitty gritty of what was really going on. So will they leave you alone or won't they? Only time will tell. That was their final warning.